one coming from way back.
How about this one in the ditch that's going to come to the truck?
Hey, buddy. Boy, they are after it this morning, my goodness.
I kind of like this guy.
Well, last night we came up with a great strategy to come down to this road, and we're gonna follow up here. Well, you see this sign right here? This private road is only about 100 yards long before it hits BLM again. So right here, the blue dot is us, and right here is the road we're trying to get up where that green dot is, and once you get up in there, it's 500 feet to that, from the blue dot to the green dot. We're gonna find some way to get up in that country. It just gotta be a way.
I'm looking. Antelope, as many as stars in the sky. Take me, Jim Baichtal, take me. He's just too tiny. Oh, Lord. I could hit him from right here. This is really pretty.
So if you get out and hike a little bit, I mean, I don't think we've hiked 300 yards, Jim.
No.
But you get away from the roads and you look down in all these basins and there's a good buck across there. I can't tell how good, because even right now with no cloud cover, the mirage is already starting to get him. I can just tell he's got really good prongs, like 5.5, 6-inch prongs, which in Wyoming, usually if they have that kind of prong, they have good bases. You just don't know what he has for top mass or length. He hooks, but I can't tell if it's a straight back hook or an inside hook, because he's just running nonstop chasing these other two bucks away. But we're contemplating if we should backtrack and go to the other road. We had a fork in the road, Jim. It looks like we took the wrong fork.
No, we took the right fork because we saw them.
Okay.
Now we have a plan.
Okay. So now we go back to that fork and come back up, huh?
Works for me.
And then while I'm doing my conference call at 9 o'clock,
On that knob?
Yeah, on that knob, you can kill him.
What was that?
You can kill him.
Do you have that on tape? Yes!
Well, no, let me restate that.
No,
You can stalk him. You can practice a stalk. We'll let that happen. If he's big enough, yeah, you can kill him. If he's big enough, I'm just gonna miss my conference call. People have to understand. You ready?
I've got powder that waits.
Yeah?
Yeah, that rifle's all loaded and sitting there doing nothing.
All right, Jim, he's got ants in his pants this morning. He wanted to shoot one right down there by the highway. It was only about a 72-inch buck.
All I need
What was it, 35 yards?
35 yards, all I need is 63.
Yeah, for the Longhorn long rifle hunter record book or whatever it is, he needs a 63-inch buck. Well, I think we've only seen 4 bucks that weren't over 63, and those were 1.5 year jobbies. So.
Well, that's pretty. Don't want to fawn. He's got his little butt all fuzzed out. I like him. Oh, he's coming running.
Oh.
God, what a beautiful morning. Lord Almighty. I like him. There's a particularly handsome buck down there. He does swoop way back, you are right. He does come, he kind of hooks in the back, doesn't he? Oh yeah. We're waiting for Randy to get off his conference call to come and give us a critique. Because if it was me, I'd already be sneaking. I like the idea that he's in the deeper sagebrush, isolated with very few eyeballs around him, comparatively. Been fun. That's probably buck 30 this morning. It's an awfully big haystack out here to find that one perfect needle in. There seems to be a lot of needles out there. Ink. Take a look in there. Really look at him. He impresses me.
I think you might have found your shooter. I should be on conference calls more often. I need to get this thing focused better. Big black face. Prongs are high.
Yeah, they're really set up. They sit different than anything we've looked at.
Boy, that's a nice buck.
Let me take another look at him.
You'll probably have to adjust the focus. We have definitely found our best buck of the trip. But the mirage is so bad, you just can't tell for sure. His prongs are high and they're big. He's got a big body, a big head, a big Roman nose.
And why are we talking? Let's go for a stroll.
I'm gonna bring a few trekking poles for us to hike out of there with. That's a bit of a hole.
I thought your cameraman carried me back up. Scope's clear. Is to get up behind that and peer down very carefully once.
Okay. You're gonna peer down by yourself.
Okay.
We're not, because if two or three of us pop up on that horizon and we're screwed.
If he goes over that ridge, I could spread over there. Oh my God. That view is beautiful. I could come up right at those two green bushes over there. I'd be about 35 yards away from them. I'm going to take my cameraman for a walk. Ripple marks. This was the bottom of a river at one time. Look at how pretty those ripple marks are. That's excellent. You gotta do geology while you're hunting. Let's get a bit closer. I think you need to stay very close to me. Okay. Oh, right there. Right there. That's a different antelope.
Okay. There might be one more coming up.
Don't move. Don't move. That is not him.
Okay.
This might work for our favor. Just go down. Okay, come now. 78 yards. There's no mass there. Big cutters though. That's not him. So what I'm wondering is, will the other one chase him towards us? Just don't move. Pretty buck. Very slowly.
Okay.
Slower. Slow down. There he is. He's gonna run right to Randy. There they are. Stop. Stop. "73 yards. Are you with me?"
Yep.
One step. Nope. Oh, he's too small. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Ooh. There's my shot.
I'm on.
Well, we're not taking it.
Okay.
Great stalk, brother. Wait. He's looking behind him. Look at that. "72 yards. 72 yards. That was fun. 92 yards. Well within range. He must have moved. That was him. Well, we got to hike up out of here. That's freaking cool, dude. We have time for geology in the middle of the stalk. It's very important.
I don't think you wanted to shoot him.
35 yards.
Oh, really? 35.
He's paper thin.
Okay.
So
that's why
he had everything that we thought he had,
from the side.
but he was only about that thick straight on.
Well, that's why you go in.
I had 4 shots at 70 yards.
Really?
4 shots.
Well, this is doable then.
Dude, that was so much fun.
Cool. Sandwich time.
Dude, that was fun.
Aren't you glad we made you drop 500 feet of elevation and walk, I don't know, by the time you zigzag a mile each way, just so you could go down there and say, oh, he's not big enough?
I had 4 shots at him.
Okay. All right. See, I don't need to hold your caps. When you tell the camera guy that it's lunchtime, you better have it in swift and fast, because he's going to make tracks up the hill. Let's see what we got here. We got some condiments. I'm not touching that. In my family, this stuff is called pucky. P-U-C-K-Y. Pucky. Anything that's a condiment is pucky. I don't touch it.
Is that as in horse?
Horse pucky, yeah, kind of. I don't touch the stuff. You got to be a really good friend for me to allow it in the cooler. See, here you go. Sandwich, no pucky. Bread, cheese, meat. All American. You put this stuff on it, people die of this stuff.
Dude, That means the pucky's ours.
You go right ahead. People have died from eating mayo before.
Take a look at the really cool geology of those nodules up there in that sandstone.
What is that?
I'm just having him appreciate rocks right now.
Well, I'm trying to appreciate this pronghorn.
I know, but there's times for pronghorn, there's times for geology.
No. You got that wrong, my friend.
There's antelope out there. You have to be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. This is way more fun than it should be.
Okay, we got 45 minutes.
45 minutes, something like that. We'll take a GPS point here.
Let's do it. Chop, chop.
We're going now.
Boy, that's a pretty buck.
Take a GPS point, come back to the water hole.
I say we keep this on our list for tomorrow.
Hold on, Jim. Wait.
What?
Okay.
You told me to wait. No, he ran off.
I wasn't on the right one, I don't think. There's two right here. There's two right here.
There's the does. He's got to come back to get those does. Here he comes. Let's just wait down and see what he does here. I don't want him. I'd already set my trigger and I had my finger on the trigger when he said wait. And it was like, oh, because it's like a billionth of a second. We're done. Boom. Oh, they're gonna.
Who was that, Jim? So we stopped the truck to glass, and all of a sudden, a bunch of antelope come running right to us.
Isn't that why you bought a Nissan?
I'm telling you, my Nissan Titan is a magnet for critters. Well, folks, how's that for an ending to day 2? Huh, good? That's kind of how you end it.
It was well in range.
That antelope has no idea how fortunate he is. He would have been dead. Thanks for watching, folks. Tomorrow we're gonna fill a tag tomorrow. Think so?
We're gonna have fun.
See ya.